Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, February 12, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, there's a lot going on today. Right off the bat, futures are trading a little bit higher. They're up 8 3/4 points. They were up a little bit more than that just a little while ago, but we did have some economic data to slap it back down. Right now, futures are trading at around 20.74.5 per contract. All in all, it's a wild, wild market. There are a lot of geopolitical events going on. It looks like there's a deal between Russia and the Ukraine for a temporary ceasefire. There's also a potential deal for Greece. That really remains very, very sketchy, so we'll see how that plays out. But again, be on your toes. Volatility could pick up again. All of this geopolitical stuff that is going on can flare up at any moment in time, so you just want to be aware of that. All right, there are a lot of stocks out here today. I really don't even know where to begin, but we're going to start off with Cisco Systems. Stock is trading a little bit higher today, closed at $26.92. It's trading at $29.05. I'm showing a ton of resistance around $29.31, $29.35. So again, a little bit maybe a little bit more upside maybe in the cards here. If you own Cisco, the best way to play this is to simply trail your stop loss. That's the best way to play it. So no sense shorting it right now. But all in all, stock like this having a really, really good move. I don't remember the last time Cisco has had this big of a move. But either way, it's getting a little bit extended, a little bit overbought. You don't want to chase it. If you own it, trail that stop loss. Congratulations. If you don't own it, don't touch it. All right, let's talk about a big one here, which is Baidu. This is the Google of China. Stock right now is trading at $202. It closed at $214. And 61 cents yesterday. It did trade as low as I believe yesterday after the closing bell around 193. So again, this is a stock that is under some pressure this morning. We'll see if it does sell off. I will have a gap level if it does. So I will have gap levels for Baidu. Again, gaps have knocked it out of the park this earnings season. If you want to come over, take a 7-day free trial, see everything that we're doing. But I think I have about 5 or 6 gap plays today, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Next one up on my list here is Panera Bread. This stock is just getting absolutely annihilated. I will have levels for this to trade this morning, so just be prepared for that. Panera Bread will be in play this morning. It is a little bit on the lighter volume side, so a little bit of a higher risk play, meaning it rarely trades 1 million shares a day. The best plays that are out there, in my opinion, trade more than 1 million shares a day. This one does not. Stock trades probably between 5 and 700,000 shares on a trading day. But Panera is getting absolutely hammered. Stock closed at 176. It's now trading at 160.56. So I'll have levels in the chat room in a little while. Here's another stock that is taking it on the chin today, and this is Tesla. Tesla is just getting absolutely ripped. The stock right now, from what I could see, is down quite a bit. So all in all, Tesla yesterday closed at $212.80. It's now trading at $196. I will have gap levels for Tesla as well. So we'll see how that one plays out. There's a little bit of minor support, I'll say off the bat, at 193. But once that fails, you're going to need to know the gap levels for this one. Let's take a look here at NVIDIA, NVDA. They reported earnings yesterday after the closing bell. Stock is trading up nicely. It's trading at $22, closed at $20.81. This is a little bit overbought now, but it might have a little bit more room to run. So we'll give it a slight upside bias. Again, trail your stop loss on that one. Let's take a look at TESO, which is Tesoro, big oil refinery stock. Stock is trading at $84.69. It closed at $87.29. So nice little downtick for Tesoro, but nothing all that damaging. I don't want to make too much out of that one. We'll see if it gets down to around the $80 level. There could be a little bit of a bounce area there. Let's take a look at NTAP. I'm going to have a gap level for this one this morning. NTAP. NetApp is getting absolutely hammered. Stock closed at $39.79, trading at $37.28. It's a pretty good fall, but I will have levels for you on this one as well. That'll be put up at 9 o'clock in the intraday stock chat room. Let's take a look at American Express. I'm not sure of the news here, but the stock is getting trashed. So what I can see here for American Express, this is a stock that will find some stability around the $75 level if it got down there. But this morning, AXP is getting absolutely hammered. You want to be careful with this one. Just straight up selling going on in American Express this morning. Let's take a look at Whole Foods Market, WFM. Stock right now is, well, let's let it pop up. It's trading at $54.81. You can see it right there. Closed at $53.51. Nothing really wrong with Whole Foods, holding up pretty well. It's just a little bit overbought on the weekly chart now, so I'd be very, very careful with it. Trail your stop loss. It's not a big move from yesterday's close, but just trail that stop loss. I think Applied Materials, AMAT, came out with earnings last night. Stock closed at $24.26, trading at $23.75. Stock has a ton of support right around the $22.80 level. So if it gets there, $22.80, you probably could scalp it on the long side. Let's take a look at Cheesecake Factory. Ticker symbol is CAKE. Stock is trading at $49.55, closed at $53.04. I think I'm going to have gap levels for this one. Let me just check real quick. Yes, I will. So gap levels for Cheesecake Factory, they'll be put up at 9 o'clock in the morning. This is going to be a morning trade. So we've done trade this. We won plenty of times during earnings. This will be another one. Let's take a look at Zulily. This stock right now is trading at $14.95, closed at $19.89. This is an ugly, ugly move for Zulily. Not a pretty chart, not a pretty picture. Be very, very careful with this one. It's a new all-time low. There's nothing I would do with the stock. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Let it free fall. If it does, if it rebounds, so be it. I want no part of it. Let's take a look at a takeout or a buyout that took place today. I believe Orbitz Worldwide is being bought out by Expedia. So Orbitz is trading up decently. The stock closed yesterday at $9.62. It's now trading at $11.68. And Expedia, believe it or not, which is the acquiring company, is rallying off that news. It's trading at $87.20. I'm showing very good resistance for Expedia at $88.45. So again, if you own Expedia by some chance, trail the stop loss up to that $88.45 level. When it gets there, you really want to tighten that stop loss up because that's going to be what I believe to be a big, big resistance level. Let's take a look at Kelloggs this morning. Kelloggs is getting hammered. The stock closed at $66.30, now trading at $63. Did trade almost down to $62.50 in the pre-market here. I'm showing some support for Kelloggs around $61.75, $61.77. So if you want to step in there, I think that's a decent level for Kellogg's. There's also a lot more support around $60.88. So a couple of levels there that you have for Kellogg's. All right, there are a lot of other stocks I'm leaving out today just because there are so many. But what I'm going to do now is just get into the oil market and the gold market. We'll start off with oil. Crude is trading up about 97 cents to $49.81 a barrel. That's going to help a lot of the energy stocks that have been beaten down the last 2 days catch a little bit of a bid. But I still think you got to be very, very careful with energy. If you take a look at the USO today, USO is trading at 18.66, closed at 18.51. So decent little uptick, but I really can't make heads or tails out of oil at this stage of the game. I don't think we have anything definitive telling us that a solid bottom is in, and without that, really, it makes it very, very tough to trade crude. Now, on the other hand, gold is up $5.20, trading at $1224.80 an ounce. Let's go over to the GLD this morning. What you're going to see here is GLD trading at $117.68. Again, I think GLD and gold futures just need to consolidate a little bit more, and then they'll be looking to push up again. But right now, they're still in that holding pattern or that consolidation phase, and we just really don't want to do much with it, either one on the long or short side at the moment. So we'll see how this all plays out. Again, there are tons of earnings out here. There's going to probably be about 5 or 6 gap plays put out this morning right at the opening bell. So if you want to come over, take a 7-day free trial, you'll see everything that we're made out of. We get volatility, we get trades. That's the bottom line. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.